All right, start recording.
No, they're both in here.
All right, crew, session 19, and session 19 is going to be a fun little bit of deviation from where we left off. But let's jump into recap, and then we're going to do some fun stuff tonight. Hopefully you'll find this fun. I think you will. But recap. The party headed home after their tumultuous yet informative time at the Chancellor's mansion. As Ovi returned to his dormitory at Silverquill campus, he was ambushed by the were-raven Kithri, intent on making him her, quote, final collection. While she got what she wanted quickly, Ovi's quick thinking and magical prowess stopped her before she escaped with a sample of his blood. Ovi's moonbeam struck her down, but in a moment of something between conscience and paranoia being expelled, he revived her, but just barely. He took her unconscious to the Silverquill RA, Aurora Winterstar, who agreed to handle her reprisal with college leadership. Party agreed to do a follow-up as a group on the assault, finding Kithri temporarily held in the crypt of Professor Casimir von Morak, a vampire lord with a gaggle of young vampire spawn. There they questioned and attempted to piece together Kithri's plan through her growing insanity. The party learned that she needed samples of blood from a variety of races to complete whatever summoning she is working on. It was confirmed that her target is Pelanistra, Dean of Theory at Quandrix, who Kithri is accused of murdering her entire family. The party got very close to verifying that a mastermind was behind Kithri's action, but failed to get a name. When Kithri realized the party did not intend to return the blood sample nor assist her in her plot, she fled, leaving her lair on top of the Omni Cathedral, the last remaining cache of potential leads as to her timeline and summoning ritual. Wink, wink. The party learned of a recruiting initiative led by Jaxie that appeared to be a group formed to enforce rules and righteous morals, called the Scourge of Light. Party decided to alert Pelanistra of the growing threat and visited her on Quandrix campus. She was attentive yet guarded in her responses, and she reiterated that she believed the threat, but noted that there was very little information she had to work with to determine the intensity of it. She admitted freely to the massacre of the were-ravens, but claimed they were mercy killings as they slowly devolved into bestial, bloodthirsty madness. She admitted to leaving Kithri alive due to her continued sanity, stating that all self-aware beings deserve the chance to determine their own fate, even if they are destined for evil. The party remained a little skeptical, fully convinced that she was not being fully transparent, but given their own reluctance to offer blanket trust, the party accepted the situation for what it was. At the very least, the party felt their duty to warn her had been fulfilled. MacGruber chanced a subtle signal on his way out to inform Pelanistra of his new position within the Auric. MacGruber questioned Indigo about her nemesis, Vieric Stillflight, questioning her suspicions about him and sharing that while on his side quest, he had ventured into the Quandrix junkyard, which he informed the group is crawling with animated constructs. MacGruber seemed to think that Vieric is a part of some kind of club and has a clubhouse within the junkyard, and reported that Vieric was actually very helpful and kind. Hattie did some research as to where Bracken might have disappeared to, learning that the card he drew exiled him to a state of suspended animation somewhere in the multiverse, the location of which can only be revealed by a wish spell. The party then followed Garrett to Prismari to revisit a dead end he had encountered following a suspicious half-orc. The party was able to make more progress, finding a slit or entrance into the ethereal plane. Garrett scouted into it, finding a shadowed, mirrored image of Prismari campus. And I don't know if I was super clear on this, Brian, but while the individuals on the material plane are visible to you when you are on the ethereal plane, they appear to you as illusions. What was very real, however, was the swarm of plasmoid creatures covering all of Conjurat Hall, armed and clearly protecting something of great value. However you leave that particular time, I think we can revisit when we jump back into plot. However, today is the day, the weekend has arrived, and it is the first Mage Tower game of the season. Everybody is heading to Arrogant Field, and you are, when I say everybody, Silver Quill has about 10,000 students that are on campus at any given point in time. And I keep wanting to bring that up because I want you to remember how many people are around and doing things as you are navigating all of these campuses. Mage Tower, though, is not only incredibly popular, but a vast majority of the student body attend these games, and this one is no exception. In preparation, though, for the games, you have all decided to meet up ahead of time and relax a little bit. And so I have procured, through some research, some tailgating games.
Yes.
And so we are going to start with a game that I'm going to need to pull up the directions for
my God.
real quick.
It's like Dragon Pong.
Let's see. I have it on my desktop that I cannot seem to reach here. Let's see. Give me just a second, and I will explain the rules to you. Where is this? Here we go.
For the tailgating games, are we playing as our old self?
You're playing as your actual, your normal characters.
Okay.
So this game is called Chimera Shots.
Yes.
All right. A large round tray of shots with the same liquid are presented to the contestants. They all look and smell the same while in their shot glass, but their true nature is revealed once you drink it. So you can decide who goes first, or you can roll initiative. I say let's roll initiative. I think that's going to help us a lot here. There are 3 different possible shots that you can get. And the way you're going to decide what is randomly in the shot that you draw is you're going to roll a d8. One of them is a lion's head potion. It's a delicious bourbon that fills the player's mouth and cleanses their palate. The second is a dragon's head. The burning fire sauce will force you to make a Constitution saving throw, and you will take damage depending on how you do on that. Your stomach, if you can calculate this out for this phase, has an HP of 10 plus your Constitution modifier. Once you reduce to 0, the player belches up a small fireball and forfeits the game in temporary agony. The third is a goat's head. It's a potent sour milk that forces you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is only 8 on your first drink. It escalates every time you have to drink after that until you fail. So, what you're going to do is you're all going to roll. You're going to drink, see what you get. Basically, we're going to see who last person standing is.
Excellent. Well, for initiative, I rolled a natty 1.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and give me you rolled a 1.
So technically I'm 5 because I have +4 to initiative.
Okay. Delta, Hattie, Ovi, Gruber, Garrett,
16.
and Indigo. 16 for Delta. Nat 1. What do you got in there for initiative? What does Shelby say? 6? 5? 6?
6. Also have a 6 for Seth.
Okay. What's your... Actually, roll again between the two of you, Hattie and Seth, just to see who goes first.
Do initiative off.
And Garrett, Indigo, what do you got?
Indigo 17.
I win. I get a 17.
Okay.
I got 7.
And 7. All right. So, Indigo, as everybody grabs a shot, which I would love to have had a shot of something with you all to drink. That would have been fun. Indigo, I need you to roll a D. Actually, everybody roll a D8. We can do this, I think, pretty efficiently and see what we got.
Will you remind me what the stomach thing is?
It's 10 plus your Constitution.
10 plus your con modifier.
Ehe.
All right. So Jennifer, don't reveal it. We'll reveal one at a time and see what you get. So you rolled a 5.
Yep.
As you take a drink of this is that sour milk goat's head drink. It is disgusting, but you get it down. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You're looking for 8 or higher.
Big bucks. Big
16.
16. All right.
18.
So mark that you have had one goat's head because the next time you drink it, it will be a DC of 10.
Okay.
All right. That means Delta. What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay. As you take this beautiful, delicious, basically a freebie.
Hell yeah.
All right.
On to the next, baby.
Garrett with a 7. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
2. As you take this, it burns. Fireball going down. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fireball.
So if you fail the 14, you take 4 points to your stomach HP. If you save, you only take 2 points.
I rolled a 15.
15. All right. So you take 2 points to your stomach. If you will mark that down.
What's our stomach
Okay.
HP?
10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Sorry.
Ovi.
Also a 2.
All right. Roll your con save, please.
Which I'm still cursed. So
Oh, you
no.
are.
that's a 5.
Okay.
That's a 6. Yeah.
That's a 6. You rolled the goat head? Is that what you said?
No, the
Yeah.
dragon.
Oh, you rolled the dragon. All right, so you
No,
take
I rolled
4
the dragon.
points to your stomach.
4 points to stomach.
4 points to stomach. Hattie? 3. Nice. Beautiful. Man, the fairies are killing it with their luck here. And then MacGruber, what'd you get?
Also 1.
1.
Wow. We
All
don't
right.
want you in our party.
Check, check, check. Back up to the top. All right, everybody roll a second time for me. Round 2. What'd you get? 4, Jennifer? This one tastes very different than what you just had. Roll your con save.
I got a 9.
9. So you're going to take 4 points to your stomach HP.
Okay.
Delta.
I got a 1 again.
Another 1.
Yep.
Wow. All right. We're gonna have to do some kind of like drunk consequences, but you definitely don't aren't getting any sicker. Garrett.
I also got a 1.
All right. Nice for you. Ovi.
7.
7. Another fireball.
Ah!
Con save.
Damn it, that is an 8.
8. Take another 4 points to your stomach.
Ovi's looking real rough.
Rough. He's already lost so much of his strength too. Hattie, what'd you get?
Man, does Opie drink much, you guys?
He drinks white wine spritzers.
I'm not good. I'm definitely not good, my bro.
Shelby, what'd you get? 1. Nice. And then what'd you get?
I rolled a 4.
4. All right. This
And
one was
then,
much worse than the first one.
Yeah, and then I failed my con save.
All right. 4 points to your tummy. Back to the top. Indigo.
I got an 8.
8. Okay, so you got to roll for a 10 this time.
Oh, I got a 4.
4. Let's see. By 2. Each subsequent goat's head shot until the player eventually fails, causing them to vomit and forfeit. So you see Indigo, she takes this one, she's like, I got this. The second one, though, is not going down pretty.
And you're out?
And like, okay, you know how some...
She just did like a
Like, is this
milk
like a-
parfait.
Is this like a violent vomit, or does Indigo keep her composure during her...
It's pretty violent.
Fair enough.
Can Ovi roll for Constitution?
Right? With all that
Stain
there.
her vomit?
All right, Indigo, 1 down. Delta.
I got a 4 this time.
Okay, this one is way worse than the bourbon that you've been drinking.
Okay.
So, Constitution saving throw.
Add my constitution
Mm-hmm.
modifier.
That
Oh,
ain't gonna do it.
4 points to your tummy, your fairy tummy. Garrett.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, goat's milk, sour goat's milk goes down. Con save.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh. He loves
All right.
it.
Yeah,
You
you,
make
like
it.
it. You like it a weird amount.
I know.
Right? You're kind of like, oh, This is
Like
just
I like sip on it. Like I was like, oh yeah.
You're like, oh,
you swirl it before you
Yeah.
take your second
Right.
sip.
we have
Like
this
trying
back
to get
home
the
on the
last
farm.
drop out of it.
Ovi,
Damn it. Another 7.
another
I
fireball.
only had one shot this whole time. Same one.
Okay.
I don't think this matters. So, a 10.
A 10. Does that take you out?
If I take 4 points, it does.
It does. If you rolled a 10, you do take 4 points.
Absolutely hurl. I'm out.
So you belch up a small fireball and forfeit the game in temporary agony.
Oh, I joined.
2 down. Hattie,
I rolled an 8.
an
And
8. Sour
I-
milk.
I saved.
Okay. So you do not, you stay in the game, but the next time you drink that, it goes up by 2. And then MacGruber.
Rolled a 5,
Okay, you also mouthed. Okay, this one's getting around now.
and then I do save.
You do save. All right, just mark that it goes up. I think everyone's at least 10 now, right?
I'm at 12.
8 health.
For
Stomach health.
It-
sorry, I mean the DC 10 for
Yes.
that drink.
Yes.
All right, let's roll again. It's top of the round. With Indigo out is Delta. So D8.
Oh, wow, yes.
6.
Oh, sour milk. Here we
I
go.
think that's our first one of that.
Is that your first one of those? Okay. So DC Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
Ow.
Bumping up to DC 10 here. Garrett.
I rolled a 5 and I save. I'm just intentionally going for this sour milk.
Okay.
It's like weirdly delicious.
Weirdly delicious. All right, Hattie.
A 3.
Oh, good. Freebie.
Same.
Cleanses your palate, I think as the description says. And then MacGruber.
Also 3.
Okay, cleanse. All right, back at the top with Delta.
1.
Ooh, okay. Freebie for Delta, Garrett.
5 again. Back to the goats.
All right. I think you're up to 12 now.
Yeah, now
I
it's
am, and I saved.
You saved again?
Yeah.
Garrett
Like,
this
I'm
whole
just-
time. I think he's just, y'all have so underestimated his capacity for alcohol tolerance.
he's just asking for like a carafe of milk at
All
this
right,
point.
so you're up to 14 next time. Hattie,
2.
2, Fireball. Okay?
I save.
Okay, so only 2 points to your stomach. And then MacGruber.
I got a 5,
All right.
and I save.
All right, so you're up to 12 now, I think, as well.
Yes,
right?
that was my second.
Delta's at 10. Hattie's at 10. Okay. And let's go back up. Delta,
7.
7, Fireball. Constitution saving throw.
13 plus 3 is 7. Is 17.
13 plus 3 is 16.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, which is a save, so only 2
Hammer.
points to your stomach. Garrett?
I rolled a 6.
No way. All right, we're up to 14
Oh, wait,
here.
I actually think I failed.
Yes.
Yeah, I did, because it's at 14, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
failed.
you vomit up so much sour milk. Yeah, and you're down for at least a hot count.
Okay.
Very strong. They basically
Wait.
say they liken it to very strong hot sauce or very horrible sour milk.
Am I done then?
You are done. All right, Hattie.
I'm trying to lose this over here, man.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you're up to I think 10, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I saved with 21.
21. All right, you're up to 12 now. And then MacGruber,
I rolled a 2,
2, Fireball.
and I save with a 15. So
All right, to 2 points. All right, 3 left, Delta.
I rolled a 7. I failed.
Okay, 2 more, 4 points. Okay. Hattie,
Rolled a 1.
Okay, freebie.
Also rolled.
Freebie. Back to you.
7 again.
Okay, fireball.
12.
Okay,
Four
that's
more.
4 points.
I'm out.
You're out. Okay, you belch up a fireball, and Delta is down.
And
Hattie
then
and
there-
Macklin.
And then there was 2.
What do you got, Shelby?
I rolled a 4, and I do not save.
All right, take another 4 points. Are you still in?
Very much so.
Okay. What'd you get?
I rolled a 3.
3, another freebie. All right, Hattie, back to you.
Okay.
I leaned to Ovi. Was like, "Hey, you want to bet on this?"
I rolled a 4 again.
Absolutely not.
Another 4. Okay.
I did not save.
All right, 4 more points. It's getting
I'm
hot.
still in.
Still
yeah.
in.
Alright, I rolled a 7, so.
Another fireball.
And then I do not save.
So 4 points. Still in.
Yes.
All right. What are we up to? Like 9th shot here.
Oh, here.
I
let's-
rolled a 2.
Okay.
This could be it.
Yeah, this is the 10th one.
I saved. 19.
Okay. 2 points. What'd you roll? 1.
A 1.
Macklin McGruber gets a freebie.
Wow, toe to toe
All
here.
right. Keep going. Shot 11.
So plastered.
Seriously, I don't know what winning looks like here.
2. I'm out.
2. So even if you get 2,
Yep.
all right. Do you want to see? Well, I want to see if you actually get to complete
Yeah,
this.
so I
right?
got goat's milk with a 5.
And I have you at a 12
Yeah.
to save.
Nope.
Oh!
No, everybody.
Natural 2.
Oh no!
Everybody hurled.
Are we just
I'm
all like
picturing
sitting
that was
here
simultaneous
covered
too.
in
They
our
like
own
take
vomit?
Covered in your own vomit.
We just all look like freshmen that tried too hard.
Yeah, right?
This was the actual freshman
Yes.
challenge.
Right.
Definitely freshman fail.
This is what drinking is, right?
Okay, there's another game that we can move to. It's a play to 15. It is another drinking game. If you want, we'll say you kind of walked off a first one here. This one is a little bit more you get to decide kind of how you want to play this. So what you're playing to is you're playing to 15 points. So you can choose every round you get to pick your drink. And you'll see that the lower constitution save for that drink will get you lower points. A higher constitution save will get you more points. If you do not finish a drink, for example, if you fail a saving throw, then you start incurring these penalties because you have to use that, you have to continue drinking that drink the next round
Gotcha.
until you save, all right? So the goal is to get first person to 15 or higher. And it's kind of everybody goes all at once. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So first thing you need to do is pick what drink you're gonna drink, and then everyone roll your Constitution save. But you got to pick your drink first.
I'm gonna go with the Carnage.
You're gonna go top. Go big or go home.
Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Brian.
I'm going the exact opposite direction
Yeah, I
and
was
going
gonna
lighthearted.
lighthearted.
Okay.
Garrett's
Lighthearted.
embarrassed.
Lighthearted. What do y'all?
Ovi's going bull's blood.
So you're gonna go. Okay.
I'll go Frosty Heart.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
I would also like Bull's Blood.
Okay. Great. All right. Roll some Constitution saves. We'll reveal these in the same initiative order here. All right. Indigo, what'd you get? Did you save?
I did not save.
Did not save. So you have your first fail. You have to drink this drink again on your second attempt, but you have a -2 to your Constitution saving throws. If you fail a third time, you go unconscious, basically.
You lose your your cloak of revenge.
All right.
Also your
Delta,
Coke. I failed.
you also failed. Okay. Garrett,
I saved.
saved. So Garrett, you're going to collect. You saved on your Carnage.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 5 points. Great. Obi,
Thanks to my curse, I failed.
Okay. Hattie?
Save.
Save. All right. So you did the bull's blood. You get 3 points.
Correct.
And then MacGruber,
I also saved.
you also saved. So you were going to get your 2 points.
Yep.
All right. So Hattie, MacGruber, and Garrett can pick new drinks. Everyone else has to make a second save for the drink you did not complete. That make sense? What are you going to... Tell me what you all choose as your next drink. I'm writing it down.
I'm going bull's blood.
Okay?
I'll come down a little bit, do the Frosty Heart.
Frosty, and then Hattie.
I want to stick with bull's blood.
Okay? Great. Indigo. Second attempt, -2.
Failed.
Failed again. That's 2 down. Wah, wah, wah. So you have so you get -2 and disadvantage on your last one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Delta, what'd you get?
I saved.
You saved. All right. So you get your, did you subtract 2?
I did.
Okay.
I add my constitution and then subtract, right?
Yep. So you get your 2 points, and next round you can pick a new drink.
Okay.
Garrett.
I failed.
Failed. All right. So you will have to, next roll you get -2 to your saving throw. Ovi.
Okay.
I succeeded.
Yay. All right. Bull's blood. You get your 3 points, and you can pick a new drink. Hattie.
I failed.
Failed. All right. And then MacGruber.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. I failed.
Failed. Okay.
I rolled a 20
didn't
and then
get
a
it in
1
his
on
mouth.
my 2.
So Delta and Ovi, you get to pick new drinks.
Dropping down to lighthearted.
I'm also sticking with lighthearted.
I think
Okay.
MacGruber spilled his drink on himself since he rolled a nat one.
On that one, you really have to have some kind of party foul. All right, back at the top, Indigo, final chance.
I failed.
Failed. Indigo,
Yay, You
wow.
are just knocked out.
You have the
Indigo cannot
poison
roll
condition
earlier.
for 3 hours, which is not, just means you have disadvantage on all your perception checks to watch Bank do his best. So,
Dang. Hopefully not gonna look a fool.
okay, Delta.
I saved.
Saved. Great. 2 more points. Garrett. Second
I
chance.
failed.
Failed.
I failed again.
Ovi.
Failed thanks to the curse.
Failed. Okay. On the low one.
I'm the lowest.
Okay. Hattie.
I should drop out.
That's a picture. Can you say hi? Look, there's Shelby and Jennifer and Brian and Uncle Bob's. You see? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Shelby, what you got?
I failed.
Failed. Is that 2?
Correct.
Okay.
You get a big hug? Okay.
Oh.
Let's go.
And then MacGruber. Second chance?
MacGruber!
Also failed.
Good job, Aaron.
All right, so I
How
think
does
you were
it
the
do
only
it?
success.
That's
You
not
get a new
everybody
drink,
throwing
yeah?
up.
Yep, lighthearted.
Okay, you're gonna stay in. All right. Everyone else gets roll again. I think we only had 1 new drink that time.
16 points.
Indigo is out, and so we'll go to Delta.
Saved.
Saved. All right. 2 more points. Garrett.
Gosh dang these rules. I failed. I'm out.
Failed. Poisoned. Done. Ovi.
Started
Second
so
chance.
Succeed.
Succeed. Very good. 2 more points, and you get to pick a new drink. You also get to pick a new drink.
Oh, I'm not moving up.
You're gonna stay low.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steady here.
Slow and steady. Hattie, last chance.
I'm outie stouty.
Out. And MacGruber,
We also did.
also dead. All right, so Delta and Ovi. If my count is correct, Ovi has 5 points and Delta has 6.
Yep.
Okay.
If you want to, just for the time's sake, just make it like high, like next score wins, basically, or highest score wins here? Do y'all
Well,
want to just do a drink off, or you want to go to 15?
I've had 2 failures, so the next failure she would win.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta roll.
All right. So pick it. So y'all both picked lighthearted again.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's just play this out then.
Oh, I failed.
Failed.
I didn't.
Didn't. 2 more points.
Holy!
All right,
Wow.
taking the lead with
What a
7.
comeback.
What do you want a new drink, Ovi?
No, I thought that meant I won, but no.
Oh,
I
is that what-
the light stuff?
We still playing? What were we? What was the agreement? Was that
I mean,
it?
the next person.
Next
The
score
next,
win?
the
Now
next
she
fail.
has 2 fails.
The
So
next
Okay.
person who fails wins.
The next person who fails loses.
Loses, yeah,
Right.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we sticking with lighthearted then, Seth?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
and you gotta roll at disadvantage.
I'm out.
Ooh, I just succeeded.
Oh, Ovi for the win. So with 9 total points, Ovi is able to
OV.
redeem himself from the shots that totally backfired there at the end. Huzzah! Tailgate! Ah! Right? It was for Silver Quill, right?
Sure. So Ovi, not used to being drunk for one thing, I think is going to be like going around and trying to prestidigitate any sort of like puke off people and just be really sappy, like leaning right, into you guys. Let me get this for you here. Good job, everybody.
Telling everyone
I
that
kinda
you're
get
your
the
best
sense-
friend.
Yeah.
I feel like Ovi is like a really emotional drunk. Like,
Very
I love
emotional.
you guys. You're the best.
You know,
Indigo got
Brian, I
drunk
feel
right away,
personally
but
about
she's not gonna be hungover tomorrow because she didn't actually have that much.
There we go.
There you go.
And we've all emptied it out, so like that's just smart.
Are you all in? I have one more if you want.
Yes.
It's 5 rounds of a pie eating contest.
Yes, 100%.
Do it.
Okay, and here's the thing. There are.
Does this also end in vomiting?
It does actually.
Great.
It's
Obviously,
basically
Brian.
just whoever can eat the most
Yes.
in 5 rounds.
Cool.
So here's what I think you could do is, just everyone roll a d20
Hell yeah.
and look at there and tell me what your character did with that result.
Nat 20, baby.
Nat 20. You eat 4 pies and you gain advantage on your next turn.
I got
Okay.
3, so I didn't finish the pie that round.
Same. We rolled the same.
Wait, you rolled a 3? Okay.
Yep.
So round 1, I'm going to just number these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Indigo is 0. Obi is 0. And again, these are Constitution saving throws. So it's not just a straight d20. You can add your con to it. I don't know if that makes a difference.
No, same.
Same. Garrett,
I ate 3 pies.
3 pies. Okay, Hattie
I also ate 3 pies.
and MacGruber.
I have 1 pie.
1 pie.
I just enjoyed
Wait,
it.
are these fairy-sized pies?
I
or are
don't
they
know
like
how to
regular
describe
ass
these
pies?
because this seems implausible that all these small beings are just decimating these pies. Like the 3 smallest characters are killing it. All right, round 2. Next check. And you get advantage on this.
Yep. And I rolled a 19, so I eat 3 pies and I win.
No, it's
Well, it's 5 rounds.
Oh, 5 rounds. Okay, sorry.
Woo! Okay, 3 more. Indigo.
1 pie.
Okay.
1 pie.
Garrett. Obi. Got 1.
Yeah.
4 pies.
Whoa! Natural 20?
It wasn't a natural 20, but it's greater than 20.
So,
and then
I
we
got
only get
3
3.
pies, you jackass.
so it's 18
Oh,
plus
that- oh,
is
sorry, I
3.
didn't see
A
that it was
natural
18
20
plus.
is 4. All right, I'll give you.
my turn.
3 pies.
Yeah, coming after my title over here.
I am.
Garrett is living his best life
Yeah,
right
he needs to
now.
go away.
Hattie, what'd you get?
2 pies.
2, and MacGruber?
2 pies.
2 pies. All right, round 3.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Indigo.
2 pies.
2. Delta.
1.
Garrett.
1 pie.
Hattie or Obi?
0.
Hattie?
I just want the record to show that I'm tempted to use an inspiration just because it's worth it to piss Steph off, but I didn't finish a pie.
No. MacGruber?
Also no pie.
Okay, so the standings after round 3. Delta is at 8, Garrett's at 7, Hattie's
fuck
at
off, Garrett.
5. MacGruber and Indigo are tied at 3, and Obi's in the back with 1. 2 rounds left. Roll it up.
No whammies, no whammies. Big pies, big pies. No, I threw up.
You're out of the game, MacGruber. Wah, 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 wah.
That's what you get when you try to eat pies too fast.
We should just have a secret, like a surprise for the person that loses the most, right?
There you go.
Indigo, what'd you get?
2 pies.
2.
I got 1 pie.
1 pie. Obi?
0 again.
Hattie?
3.
Oh, nice. And then Garrett?
2 pies.
2. All right, last round.
About to have a pie off.
Make it count, except for MacGruber, who is...
Shit. 1 pie.
What does that mean?
1.
Oh! No pies.
No pies. Garrett?
2 pies.
Hattie?
Nat 20, baby, 4 pies.
20. Obi?
1 pie.
I like that you just
All
came here
right.
to just enjoy some dessert. You know, just
So-
a pie at a time.
This was close. MacGruber was out, didn't finish round 5 because he puked. Obi had 2 pies. Indigo had 5. Delta had 10. Garrett had 11, and Hattie had 12.
Let's go.
I still can't believe you 3 smallest characters just annihilated all of that.
I feel like they're
Yeah,
just
we really got a
destroying
sweet
pies.
tooth.
We can't track how
Yeah,
much
that
getting
makes sense.
actually consumed.
As you all recover from how you have totally abused your bodies over the last 2 hours, 3 hours waiting for this game to start, you start to hear music come from inside Arrogant Hall, which is on the main campus. So it is Lorehold. You'd be passing this almost every day going back to class. It's kind of on that northwest side of the Biblioplex. So between there and Prismari. So Garrett and Macklin, you've probably been going by the field pretty much all day. You see the Prismari and Silver Quill students decked out, face paint, in colored robes, mascots from their various colleges. You see a lot of trash talking. You see pennants and banners. And there's just kind of this exuberant, fun music happening everywhere, no matter how you get into the stadium. And one of the beauties of having a magical stadium is that getting in and out is an insanely efficient process, because you all have figured out how to get by all of these, bottlenecks of, crowds coming and going. So the stadium is actually really easy to navigate as you're in there. As you all find your seats, you do find some freshman seating. Unfortunately, it's kind of behind one of the goalposts. The excitement is in the air. You hear bands playing. The field is kind of painted in both the red and golds of Prismari and the blacks and whites of Silver Quill. And not too long passes before you hear a familiar voice. Actually, a couple voices.
Choo-choo. God, she is...
From
Wow.
from the box, and somehow very magically magnified. Everyone's favorite newscaster, Shushu Glintmantle, says, "Welcome to a new season of Mage Tower." The crowd goes wild. You have waited all year, and today is finally the day. Welcome, and I am so excited to welcome you to and introduce you to my new co-host for the season. Give it up for the brand new Don't forget, ladies, he swept all the colleges, and while he might look a little bigger than usual, he is definitely larger than life. My friend, your friend, my boyfriend, Javi Stoutclaw.
If any of my friends actually give a hand, I'm gonna be so mad.
Javi kind of like, yeah, hey, babe. Yeah, hey you all, welcome to Mage Tower! And he just goes full-on frat boy, no quotes, doesn't follow he's like, Shoo kind of picks up, she's like, so babe, what do you think about the odds? Now everyone has been looking for the superstar Bank, who in his own right has really dominated the Mage Tower stats and boards across the multiverse, but here at Strixhaven, he's probably going to go up against some new talent. What do you think? Oh, he's the best. Dude, he's the best. He's in my class. I know this guy. I roomed with this guy. He's absolutely the best. And she's like, okay, that's great. Go back! And he just starts kind of screaming. You hear all the frat boys in the whole stadium erupt in uproarious laughter. And they move on to an introduction of the players in Mage Tower. And so we're going to shift away from your characters to these characters. Now here's what I would like to do before you introduce. I'd like everyone to roll a d4 and tell me if you got even or odd.
Odd.
Also odd.
Okay?
Even.
Even?
Odd.
Odd.
I got even, but I don't know what team I'm on.
Right. Shelby, what'd you get?
Even.
Even. Hey, that worked. That could not have worked out better. All right. So the teams. Let me see if I can rearrange these here real quick. So joining Bank is Garrett's character and Hattie's character. So Brian and sorry, not Garrett. Right. Brian and Shelby and Jennifer are one team, which would leave Seth, Andrew, and Stephanie as the other. Let me do rows here. So I don't know. I know this is Seth's character. I don't know who's who. Brian and Shelby, who are you guys?
Just swap Seth and Bank.
Oh, okay. So we'll just move these two. Oh, Seth, he's the gearhead.
No. That's correct. Right now, good shot.
Is this that top left is you, Stephanie?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, Prismar, since Silver Quill won the College Cup at the end of last season, and they are considered the home team, they are going to get introduced first. Actually, no, they get introduced second. So Prismari is going to come out, and Shoo reads this prepared statement for Bank. But Jennifer, anything embellishment-wise that you would like to add to his introduction?
I don't think so. I think Shushu's going to do a great job. Johnny already did job.
Our superstar redshirt freshman, the bugbear we all know and love, the fastest bear on the planet, this planet at least, our good friend, Bank, and uproarious laughter. I'm going to let you other two introduce yourself, though. Shelby, tell us about your character.
Commanding the skies and everything in them. Sorry, I wasn't really prepared for this.
Commanding the skies and everything in them, okay?
It's a great start. It's a great start.
Hot as fuck. It's your favorite person, Arden.
Oh.
Arden, the Dragonborn here. This is you? Beautiful.
Wow.
Okay. Arden. And I see the picture here. Is she a gem Dragonborn? Beautiful.
Yes, she is a sapphire gem dragonborn.
Love it. Love it. And then Brian, Mr. Goldilocks here.
This is a Vikram from generic Eastern European nation. He is come to play the sport ball with you fellow students, and he's very happy to be here. And yeah,
This is our next party, by the way.
Like very Fabio looking ASMR, and
Okay.
he's just like super happy to be here and then play the fun with the friends.
Seriously, can he announce Eurovision next season? All right. So as you all come out, the three characters, you are dressed in the kind of reds and golds of Prismari, and you take your spaces on your side of the field. And then our reigning champions give it up for the team of Silverquill. Who would like to go first? I think it's appropriate that Seth's character ended up on Silverquill.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Girls lead the pack, so Soren's Swift Strike is going to come out. Can we fly? Can we fly in this?
Do you have the ability to fly?
No.
Okay, then no.
Damn.
You're still a D&D character.
Then my catchphrase doesn't work. So she just walks out and she has her staff that she's a wizard. So she has a staff that just shoots lightning. It's very, like the balls that like you touch and your hair goes out. It's like very similar to that. Yeah. She walks with purpose because she swift strikes everyone down. Boom.
Okay. I'm going to say she's the captain, only because you volunteered to speak up first. And behind you are your two lieutenants here. Who wants to go next?
I will. Geralt is the auto gnome from the astral plane. He recently found consciousness and had this random encounter with a floating god, and now he's here to learn all the things. And it just so happens that his ability, very Mega Man inspired, to change his damage type, has come useful here on the field.
I was trying so hard to think of Mega Man when I saw this, and I was like, what was that PlayStation game from like forever
Right?
ago? It's like, Mega Man, thank you.
Yes, it's Mega Man.
All right, and finally,
All right, we got Alan Adele, who is blatantly inspired from the Rooster in Robin Hood, and also Foghorn Leghorn. So, boy, why I say, I'm your bard's favorite bard.
I love it. All right, let's do this. If you were...
Bitch, if I could plaque a fan for you right now, I fucking would.
Let's switch over to Mage Tower here. I think this is it. I'll put it on the screen so that everyone can see it. If I remember last time, this... Oh, no, this actually works. Okay. So...
I actually have this up, and this is really going to slow down broadcast. Oh, wait, you need it too, don't you? Can I opt to not watch it?
Yes. To not watch it?
Yeah, because I already have the window open in my own.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want me to move your characters, that is totally fine. So let's see. Over here, over here, over here. Soren. All right. So a couple of rules of Mage Tower. These two squares represent towers at the end of each end of the stadium, or the playing field. Mm-hmm. At the top of the 40-foot towers sits a decorative ball of your school's persuasion. However, your ball is on the opposite tower. The goal, it's very capture the flag, is to retrieve your team's sphere on top of the opponent's tower and bring it back and place it on the top of yours. First team to do that wins. Right? A couple of ground rules. The spheres themselves are enchanted. they cannot be targeted by spells. They can't be moved by spells. They can't be turned into something else. They can't be disillusioned or made invisible. Only a player can physically handle the balls themselves. However, everything else is fair game because before you walked out onto the field, some clerics gave you all temporary hit points equal to your character's hit points. So when you get to 0, you don't die. You actually go back to your origin tower. You lose a turn, but you respawn and can keep playing. Does that make sense? When you respawn, though, you do not get any spent spell slots back. But the normal rules of play for action, bonus action movement, dashing being one of those options is okay. The other things you need to know here is on the top, this is a small kind of meaningless bridge. Like there is space underneath this bridge up top. Same with here on the bottom. This just happens to be a little bit wider. At its peak, it's 10 feet tall. So it does provide you some cover. It also could give you a vantage point. This, if you can see my cursor here, is also an elevated platform. At its height, in the middle here is 20 feet. Then you have a very tall ramp that goes 30 feet at its very topmost point here, and then back to the ground. So as you are navigating the field, you can choose to find some cover. You can choose to get a better vantage point. Distances, we're going to estimate as much as we possibly can. If something or someone is flying, we're just going to have to do what we can to kind of remember it. If you get hit, if you are holding the ball and you get hit by a spell, if you are successfully hit, you drop the ball at your feet, right? If you are not hit, you can continue saving. If it's a saving throw, you make your save, you keep the ball, etc. So balls can be picked up. You can try to grapple a ball away from an opponent, but that is a contested strength check that you can do. Climbing rules still apply to towers, so you climb at half your speed of your character.
And we can shoot spells at people, right?
Yes. Yep. Because again, if you get them down to 0 hit points, they
Reset.
respawn.
Yeah.
Make
So
sense?
we just need to get the ball, or we need to get the ball and bring it back?
Yeah.
You have to get it and get it back on top of your own tower. So Bank, Arden, and Vikram, your sphere is on top of the blue tower. You need to get back to your tower. Sound good? So without further ado, let's roll for initiative.
Oh my god. Natural one.
Natural 1? Okay. Let's see. 1. What'd you get?
I got 19.
19. I'm seeing Arden rolled a 3. Did I see who rolled an 8? Was that Bank or?
Bank got a natural 1.
Whoa. Okay. What is your dexterity? What is Bank's dexterity?
Great question.
Just your modifier.
3.
I was just looking at that.
Seth, Brian, what'd you get?
16.
My dex
20.
is +4.
Okay, so Bank will go first. So, at top of is Brian Vikram. We'll go first, and then Andrew, Alan, and then Seth for Geralt, and then Shelby with Arden, and then Bank, and then Soren. All right, so kick it off. Brian, your turn.
Okay. I am going
Andrew's
to...
next. Hold on.
I'm going to cast heroism on my compadres here.
Okay.
and they get they're immune to being frightened and gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier.
Which is either what, wisdom or what kind of
I'm a cleric, so wisdom, I think.
wisdom? Yep.
Yeah, my modifier is +3, so you guys all get 3 hit points.
All right, Shelby, Brian, and Jennifer, all of you can get 3 temp hit points,
And you
and you are immune to being frightened.
Correct.
Okay, so that's your
Okay.
action.
Yeah, now I'm going to move. I want to go down towards the... yes, keep going, as far down that way as I
Okay,
can.
that's your 30 feet right there. I'm going to say your brother right here.
Got it. And that is all I will do.
All right, Andrew and then Seth.
I would like to get between Geralt and Soren and say...
I can say y'all started that way.
Okay.
There's no problem with that.
Well, I want to be like within melee distance of both of them. And be like, boy, we gotta get the ball. And then I'm going to cast Long Strider on both of them. So you each get an additional 10 feet of movement.
Is that 2 spells or 1 spell?
It's level 2, so I can do 2 people with 1 spell.
Beautiful. All right, so your speed increases by what, 10?
10 feet each.
10 feet each. Is this a concentration?
Yes.
Because I think hero is in this
wait.
concentration too.
It is not.
It's not. All right.
And it lasts for an hour.
Free 10 feet of movement for Seth and Stephanie.
And then, so you said these brown things are like bridges?
Yep.
I'm just going to mosey up this closest one,
Okay.
30 feet worth of distance.
Okay. So you're right there, heading up. Any bonus actions?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Seth and then Shelby.
Wow. So I have 40 feet of movement now. I am going to cast Kinetic Jaunt on top of myself, which gives me 10 extra feet for 1 minute.
Okay. And that's a bonus action, right?
Yes, it is. Good job. So
I played this
with
game
my
too.
50 feet of movement, I'm going to...
Get the
One.
ball. No.
Am I moving you or are you moving you? Do it. Good.
I'm moving me.
Beautiful.
50 feet of movement, that was my bonus action. And,
So you still have an action.
yep, I'm going to full on just start with a chromatic orb at Vikram, right in front of me.
If you cast Kinetic Jaunt, the only kind of spell you
Oh.
can do is a cantrip.
That's true. Thank you for that. Sorry. That's fine. We can actually go ahead and do an acid splash. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Yep, that's in range.
How does this
So-
work with Auto Gnome? Is this like...
So I'm imagining, again, his whole wrist, like gauntlet, turns a slightly greenish color, and his hand seems to disappear as it just punches out this bubble of green acid, which is going to erupt right around Vikram. He needs to make a dex save. DC 13.
Sorry, he fails.
Okay, so don't worry, it's not much. You only take 1 point of acid. So
Okay.
And make... Yeah. And have
Vikram's
just
like,
singed
"Ow,
his
why do you
hair."
do that to me, friend?
That's my turn.
All right. Shelby and then Jennifer.
I want to... I want to create, or I want to use a gust cantrip. Am I allowed to like use it on a willing creature?
Like just the gust cantrip. I think it can only move something 5 pounds or lighter.
It says one medium or small creature can
Oh.
be pushed 5 feet away from you.
Beautiful. Then yes,
Is Vikram a medium creature, I'm guessing?
yes.
I'd like to give him a nice little blow 5 feet forward.
Yeah.
Hello.
Vikram, give a little 5-foot boost. Okay.
And then if you would please send me 30 feet in the direction of the tower.
Okay. You just want to go underneath all of the bridges.
Yes, please.
Okay. I wish there was a. Let's see. Here's what I'll do. I can put a border around you if you're underneath. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, Jennifer, and then Stephanie.
I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I guess I gotta do defense. Okay.
Well, you got to think like Bank, though. What does the superstar want to do?
These curvy things, are they too tall for someone to jump off of?
At their highest point, yes. So anything over 10 feet, you start taking fall damage.
Okay.
Now,
Then-
if for... Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah.
I want to do something with mold earth then. Five-foot cube. Can we make it like really sticky at the base of the tower? Like you'd step in it and it would like...
Yep, like difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Like mud.
Okay. Where do you want it? Like there?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. So that was your action. What do you want to do?
What kind of bonus action does Bank have? I don't know, team, when we would have had practice, would we have wanted me to be more offensive or defensive?
Bank's all offense, 100%.
Bank is not offense, Bank is defense. Look at that guy.
Then he's gonna go onto the ramp that Alan and Dale is on.
Okay, over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 as your movement, and then as a rogue, you can use your bonus action to dash if he wants to.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I will also just encourage you, because this is very central to his character, and all of you as characters have seen this, check your items. He's got a Boots of Speed in there as well.
Oh, I
which is
did
gonna
not see that.
give him
Okay.
a boost to his movement.
Check our items. We all have items?
No, Bank is special.
Oh, being a
okay.
real
And then-
person.
But I
before
did
Mage
de-level him for this.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the boots.
Okay? And tell me again what that does.
Bonus
doesn't
action,
double
click
it.
the heels together. If you do, boots double your walking speed, and any creature that makes an opportunity attack against you has disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay? So, he can use his movement and his bonus action to travel 60 feet apiece. Am I understanding that right? 30 doubled is 60. 15.
Even if it's a bonus action.
It's a walking speed.
Okay.
So that's just your movement gets you up there. Do you also want to use your bonus action to move, or bonus action for something else?
Oh, I don't know all of his bonus actions. Okay, I think I'm good there.
Okay. Stephanie and then Brian.
Okay, so proactively, I had sent a message, my cantrip message. I pointed it at Seth.
Okay.
This is private conversation, though, so he responded back to me.
Okay.
And then I move 40 feet.
Yep.
I would like to go... Is that... So the one that Allendale's on, that's the top bridge?
This is the top one. She's underneath both of them. So nobody's on this bridge right
Okay,
now.
then I would like to be on that bridge, please.
20, 25, 30, 35. This is about 40 with all the diagonals. All right. So you did all of that message stuff proactively, or
Well,
you did it
I
as...
know, I
as
was just to speed up my turn. So on my turn, my action
Okay.
was
So-
send a message,
so
and
you're
then
done?
I moved. Yep.
Very good. All right, Brian, back at the top, and then Andrew.
I'm going to do since Seth attacked me, I guess I'll attack him back. I'm going to cast a Toll the Dead on Geralt there, which is a
Geralt.
Wisdom saving
You are
throw.
Slasher.
Got to beat 13.
Not the latest season, though.
Ooh, 7.
Okay. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Got it.
And then I would like to move kind of on the outside of the bridge, the north side of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action spell of Sanctuary on Bank
Okay.
above me. Will you allow me to do that?
Yes. I'll probably have you do it for line of sight before you move, but that's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
So you're also kind of underneath this bridge here.
So Sanctuary means that...
Now,
Until
you're
spell-
concentrating on your
it's not a
heroism stuff.
concentration.
Heroism isn't?
Heroism is, Sanctuary's not.
Oh, Sanctuary's not. Okay, good.
Oh. Any creature who targets Bank with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Beautiful. Okay. Sounds good.
That's it.
All right,
That's my
Andrew
turn.
and then Seth. You see Bank at the top of this bridge looking down at you.
So he can see me?
You can see Soren and Geralt and Bank.
Okay. I would like to cast, as my bonus action, cast Bark Inspiration on Geralt.
Okay? Is that a 6 at this point?
It is a
Yes,
6.
1d6 for 10 minutes. And then for my action, I would like to cast a minor illusion of a mascot ball thing, like on the ground down here at the edge of the bridge, somewhere down there, like on the ground.
And your attempt is to, make it look like it fell off?
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my movement and frantically, so I'd like it like between these two bridges.
Okay.
And then,
You're all playing characters, so...
and then I will frantically move towards it, like freaking out that.
So I
it's
want
no
I want to
longer
be
under
clear.
tower.
These things are very visible up on top of the towers. They're not enclosed.
Oh, then I don't want to
just
do any of
sitting
that.
on top of it. Like
It's how tall is the tower? Like
40 feet.
Oh, so everyone can see it from
Everyone can
everywhere
see
on the
it,
field.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay. I just want you to get your money's worth here.
Also, can I fly as a Kenku or is
I
it
don't think so. It's Kinku's. And it would say if you had a flight speed.
Roger? I didn't realize I was penguin bird.
That's why people do Aarakocra.
Then I would
The intimidation is working.
then I would just like to use my movement and my action to dash,
Okay.
just following the shape of the bridge.
So you're going to pass bank. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, why not?
30.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yep. 30. Yes, you do. It has to be a physical attack, though, so a punch, a stab, something.
Oh, I got.
And you have a 10-foot reach as a bugbear.
Let's go ahead and go with my... No, it's a weapon, isn't it? So just an unarmed strike then, yeah?
Yes. Unless you have a weapon on you. Did you pick...
I thought the rules said no weapons.
the rules did say no weapons. You're right. So unarmed strike.
Okay.
The rules said no weapons, but do you have a weapon on you was the question.
I got a 19.
Okay. All right. So what is his strength score?
Can I use cutting words to make a reroll as a reaction?
Yes, you can. What do you say to... All right. So he's going to use a reaction to make you re-roll, Jennifer.
Okay.
But I need to know what you say. And it's probably about time to pull out a catchphrase, because none of you have said one yet.
I don't know one yet, but I do like a faux boxing thing. I was like, boy, you're swinging like a girl. It's all wrong. And I like get behind him and coach him through how to hit a person and then go back to my spot. Like,
Bitch got 22 re-roll, okay.
Even better.
yeah, you're welcome.
That was
One big arm
inspired.
goes whoosh, and the other arm.
Birdman.
All right, what's your strength score? Your strength modifier? So it's strength modifier plus 1, right, Seth?
Mine's just +1.
Plus 1, so 2 points
Yeah.
of bludgeoning damage.
I treat that as the nothing punch that it was and continue with the rest of my movement.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it's that low.
Yeah, you went from here to here. Yeah. Well, he's a dex character, so you're going to get a lot more. You had to choose between speed or strength there. Seth, and then Shelby.
So, oh good, I did unmute myself, sorry. Since, I don't know, I'm going to dash, which would give me 100 feet of movement. I can move.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm just force of habit. All you.
50, 55, 60, 65. Okay, 65 puts me there, and that's going to put me right into the difficult terrain. So let me double
So it's
check.
just double speed. All right, so it'd take 10 feet of movement to go through there.
Which
Unless you want to go around it. So the way the towers are constructed, I didn't really explain this. They basically are climbable. They're like ladders, yeah, to get up on them. Like,
Okay.
but it
So
will take
we'll
you
do-
half movement to climb.
65, and then I can make it 5 feet into the tower.
I thought you could do 100, right? Don't you have 30 extra feet? So you could get 15 feet up the way, right?
Yeah, that's math. That's how math
Yeah.
works.
So you're 15. Yeah, you're 15 feet up the 40-foot tower.
Okay,
Beautiful.
that will be my turn.
Okay, Shelby and then Jennifer.
Can I see Seth?
If you were honest, would you be keeping an eye on the tower as you were racing towards the one in front of you?
I'm in a defensive position.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. Get ready for a catchphrase, motherfuckers. I would like to... Oh shit, how far is he from me? Can I get within 15 feet of him?
You'd have
Jimmy?
to go all the way back to the base of the tower. He's 15 feet in the air. So you would just have to move back to the base of the tower, and then you're within 15 feet of him.
I want to get within 15 feet of him then.
Okay?
Oh, actually, wait, Jimmy. I'd like to use my tempestuous magic, and as a bonus action, I can cause gusts of air to surround me before or after I cast the spell. That's gonna let me... Oh, I'm not doing a spell, though. Never mind. Cancel. I want to get within
Sick
15
catchphrase.
feet of him. I want to hit him with my Thunder Breath weapon.
Thunder Breath.
There we
Okay.
go.
Halitosis, here she comes.
All right, so
Next
what? I
save.
think he makes a save, right?
Correct. It's a dex save.
All right, Seth.
Oh, I'm not even gonna use my inspiration on that.
You're going to take 1d10 of thunder damage. Hello? There it goes. Okay. Oh my god, it's only one.
Oh my god.
Then I'm gonna save my catchphrase then.
Okay. Any bonus actions? Are you good?
No, No, I'm good for now, thank you.
Okay, Jennifer and then Stephanie.
Alright, so I'm gonna go along my little bridge here, and as Soren's not on my team, right?
Nope.
So I'm gonna also attack her with a little ray of frost on my way by.
Would she see me on the below?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is
So-
Banks' catchphrase, "You need to chill out."
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was just gonna say, if it's not take it to the bank, I don't know what we're doing here.
I was just doing Mr. Freeze. That's much
It's just
like
it's
it.
a little too
I
soon
got-
for take it to the bank since I don't even have it
Yeah.
yet. So
Very
I wanna
good.
get
Banks
it.
like high score. Is that good? Did I break it?
All right, attack against Soren.
Crap.
What do I
5.
need to do? I guess I have this spell.
5 to
only-
hit.
5?
I think that misses. What's
That
your armor
missed.
classes?
That missed.
Armor class. Okay. So that was an action and a movement. You still have your bonus action. You want to keep
Yeah, I'm
moving?
gonna keep going up the tower.
Okay. 5, 10,
Get to
15,
the tower.
20.
I want to like use my shoe thingy.
Okay, so you can get 20 feet up the 40-foot tower in the movement that you have.
I'm just going to tell you right now, Brian, if you chose that name for yourself and you have a trash fucking catchphrase, we are going to be disappointed.
I kind of want it to be something that only makes sense in his language.
It's just Russian. Yeah, it doesn't translate.
The pierogies are fine. All right, Soren, so Stephanie, and then Brian.
What is heavily, like, I don't want to say it, I'm trying to be sneaky. So if I use this, I have 120 feet. What is the heavily obscured? What would that mean for them?
You're basically blind. So attacks against you and against anything else would be a disadvantage. And anything that relies on sight, like perception checks, are...
Or climbing or finding a ball.
That one would be hard because you don't really need sight for that. They're already feeling it.
That was a waste then. Then I'm just going to go forward.
You go forward? All right. Like move and dash?
Sure.
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can get here.
Do I see what... Oh, I dash is my action. Okay.
Yep. All right, Brian. Then Andrew.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't see any of these things happening, I don't think, because I'm underneath this bridge, so... Vikram,
Well, you would have heard...
get
You
to
would have
the
heard your
spear.
teammate doing the big thunder breath.
Oh, did I hear that?
I'm sure you did. It's thunderous.
Okay. Nah, Vikram is determined. He will get to this spherical ball for the sport. I don't know. All right, he's gonna run and dash.
All right, so after you move out, I'm just going to give you this. You're no longer hidden. You see Bank hanging already 20 feet up the tower. Does that change what you want to do with your action, or you want to go assist him?
I mean, is there any assisting? I guess
Not really.
Give him a little push up on the butt.
I'm
I mean,
gonna.
like, defense, like, you can make sure that nobody's gonna, you can, like, block for me,
How about
Just take the
I?
hit.
like a screen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna position myself in front of the tower, so move me still under the bridge, but kind of back one. There you go. Yeah, kind of in a general that area.
Okay? But you're under, basically trying to see if anybody's heading his way to provide some interference.
Correct.
Deal. All right. Anything else?
No.
Andrew, and then Seth.
I would like to cast Vicious Mockery on Arden.
All right. Selby, make a saving throw.
I'm gonna say.
What kind?
I'm gonna say that's wisdom. I think it's wisdom 13 DC. I'm gonna say, oh, that woman got a mouth like an outward motor.
Oh my god.
This motherfucker is problematic, guys.
All right.
There's a 7.
Wisdom save.
She did not say.
Wisdom save 5.
Oh, you better get hurt and a D4 of damage is coming your way.
Don't care.
And that's 1 point. You better subtract that.
Ooh, oh, God.
Action, any movement?
I'm going to bardically inspire Soren that I see right below me.
Okay.
In the stands, can Hattie make eye contact with Delta, please?
Yes.
This fucking guy.
Soren is too badass to be on his team. I don't understand. Go, Soren.
You want to move?
No.
Nope. All right. Seth. Now, Seth, since you are very close to getting a ball, the other mechanic that was written in there is about throwing it to a teammate, and it basically requires a double dexterity check. The average has to beat a certain level that's determined by how far you're throwing it to a teammate. Right? Farther you throw it, the better you have to do to throw and catch. So, just something to think about. If you want to strategically use that, I want you to know it's available.
I was going to ask you about that, and also, is it an action or a bonus action to actually pick up the mascot?
I am going to make picking it up a free action.
Okay. Then
I just don't think it takes that long.
I'm 15 feet up in the air. I've got another 5 feet to go, correct?
You've got 25 feet to go. It's a 40-foot tower.
So, Arden, even though you only did 1 hit point, you successfully dropped my kinetic jaunt, which is rude. I'm going to climb up the rest of the way, so that's 25 feet. Pick up the mascot, and
then it's half speed. So what's your base speed right now?
40 feet.
40. Okay. So yeah, you get to the top with your movement, are able to get the ball.
Yep. I'm going to cast Misty Step on myself.
Nice.
So I'm going to say you have the ball. You have the white ball.
He has the
Right.
ball.
All right. Misty Step.
Which gives me 30 feet of teleportation.
Yep.
So do I need to like dive off the top of this tower and cast it? So
Yes.
that I can land?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I so do. And I'm making a beeline to Soren. So I'm going to go...
So you're going to use your fall speed. At what point are you going to cast Misty Step? Like right before you hit the ground?
Very close to hitting the ground, yes.
Okay, then let's do an Arcana check just to see if you like how this timing works, or a Dexterity check. I'll give you your choice.
Well, I honestly, let's take a look here. I think Arcana's going to be better. A little bit better. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, shit! Almost a nat 20.
Is that a 5?
It's a 5, my friend.
Okay.
Wait. I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration just to see. It's a D6, right?
Yep.
Correct.
See if it can at least get me over...
You really want to get over 10, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, have they rolled
exactly
anything but a
10.
5 on here?
No,
Yeah.
this thing rolls terrible.
It really does. All right. Well, you rolled a 5 on it, right?
Right, so I got a 10.
You got your 10. So I'm going to say you do not take fall damage, but you were on the ground next to the tower.
No,
So wait, you wanted to fall and then
And cast
Misty Step?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
So
he
you've
fall
done-
in the mud though?
With a 10,
not if
I'm
I-
going to say he falls where he wants to.
So that would have been... falling,
Sorry, I keep
and then
moving you.
5,
I'm sorry.
15. So I would have appeared on the ground here then. And I used 20 feet of movement.
You used 40 because you were 25 from the top, so you had to climb at half speed.
Okay.
So your movement is done,
Okay, so then I'm going to make an attempt to...
but you've done movement and bonus action spell, right?
Yeah, so I was going to try to throw it to Soren. I'm going to pass it to Soren.
Okay, so let me pull up this cheat sheet here. All right, how far away are you from Soren? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is at the very edge. So you would both need to, for a 30-foot pass, you have to make either a strength or dexterity check, or athletics or acrobatics check, and the average has to meet or exceed a DC of 25.
Oh, so that's not going to happen.
Small passes next to one another, like rugby style, are much easier, like DC
Yeah.
5, 7, 12. Once you get over to that level, it is going to take some skill.
Okay.
But you
I guess
still have an
that's
action.
I mean, I could dash.
Your call.
No, because I've already... Yeah, I could do that because I did a bonus action. So we'll dash.
Okay.
5, 10,
You going up?
15, 20, 25. Yeah. 30. And I guess I will get right next to her and have to end my turn since I can't do anything there.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
trying to get it to her, though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, handing the ball off next to somebody can be a free action.
Great.
Okay, Soren, you have the ball.
Okay.
Shelby and then Jennifer.
So if Soren has the ball, I would like to get as close as possible.
Okay. Okay.
How close is that?
10, 15 feet? 10 feet?
Okay, then I'm going to use that tempestuous thing and hang on, let me read it so I don't fuck it up. I'm going to let gusts of air surround me before I cast the spell and blow me 10 feet closer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Lightning Lure.
Okay.
Oh, wait, within 15 feet.
Yeah,
I would like to... Sorry, back me up because that goes better with what I'm trying to do. I'm going to cast Lightning Lure on Soren.
Okay. Is that an attack or a save?
That is a strength save.
Okay. Strength save.
18.
You
Ooh.
beat it.
Lightning against lightning, I don't know.
Lightning against thunder.
You just
Yeah.
absorb
that's
it in
right.
your scepter.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to see if something happened if you saved, but nothing does.
Yeah, it's cantrips.
Yeah, welcome to like ice knife.
The
It's like
worst.
Oh, wait, hang on. I can't do that because I have to do a... Oh, no, never mind. I'm dumb. It's fine. Do that. Everything's great. Have a nice time.
Okay. So that was movement and action. All right. It
Yes,
is
correct.
Jennifer and then Stephanie. A bank is 20 of the 40 feet up in the air.
Yep. I'm going to keep my fast feet and go ahead and get it.
Okay.
And come back down.
So you're going to use 40 of your 60 feet to get it for your movement. And then climbing down is another 20. So you're 10 feet. So you're 30 feet in the air with just your movement. Do you want to then use your action or bonus action to dash?
I'd like to use my bonus action to dash. And
Okay, so you can get to the ground with your movement and bonus action.
Okay.
And you have the ball. So we're going to make red.
And what are my odds to throw it to Vikram?
You are, let's get you actually in a square here, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. So you'd have to both make a DC 15 average, 15 strength or dexterity, athletics or acrobatics check. You can do it if you want.
Yeah, I'll pass it.
Okay, so Brian and Jennifer both make either athletics or acrobatics checks.
Oh boy.
Oof, 12.
Athletics. Hold on. Also 12.
Okay, so we're going to say that the ball does not make it up onto the bridge and it drops.
I'm below the bridge.
You're below the bridge.
it lands on top of the bridge.
It is... Given that it is low, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... It's on the ground is basically what we're going to say.
Okay.
It doesn't make it kind of between you both. So red ball on the ground right there, free.
Free ball.
All right. That was action, bonus action, and movement. Stephanie, and then Brian. So you have the ball.
I would, yeah. I would like to move
Alright.
Are we still on the 40 or is it the 30 still?
You should have 40 the whole
35,
the whole
40.
game.
Yep.
Um,
So that's your movement.
I would like to Scorching Ray Bikram. Can I see him?
Yeah, I'm going to say you can see him. But he is going to have some cover because you're up and he's under, so he's going to get a +2 to his AC because he has half cover.
Was it a Scorching Ray and an attacker to save?
It's three rolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Sure, I guess.
All right, so 3 attack rolls. And Brian, you'll get a +2 to your AC for these. Go for
Okay.
it.
So I add my
Yeah,
spell
4.
attack, so 17.
That hits.
No. You get
Scroll up.
+4, right?
Yeah.
So
18.
That also hits.
That's one.
Yeah, that was the first one. And then another 18.
Another 18. 9.
That misses.
All right. So I think you got, what, 2d6 per...
Times 4.
Plus 4.
Yeah, 4. I mean 4 rolls.
Oh.
$11 points of damage.
Yoicks. Got it.
All right. Back to you then, Brian. And then Andrew's on deck.
Vikram's like, hello.
Is my
Vikram
recovery
is...
I think you have to do that on a short rest.
Oh, okay.
So I assume that I can see her now very
Yes.
clearly.
But I better get some kind of coverage if he did.
Yeah, you'll get half coverage as well.
Okay.
Okay, can I come out from my coverage then?
Well, she's up on kind of a raised platform, so she's got some cover. If you want to get a good shot at her, you're going to have to come up and get kind of as high as she is. Does that make sense? Now, the ball is right behind you, between you and Bank.
Yeah.
So how big is the ball? Do we see who has it at all times?
I mean, it's like basketball size.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if I do a spell that it's a save, like, what's the advantage then? How does that work? If she has cover.
As long as you fulfill like the requirements, like you can see her, it doesn't mean anything. The idea with the save is that you're not aiming at the person, you're aiming at the space and hoping that whatever you're doing hits them.
Okay, then I'm going to stay put and I'm going to cast blindness.
Oh. All right. Was that Constitution saving throw?
It is of 13. Fingers crossed. Team.
Oh!
I'm burning my bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, Bardic Inspiration just means you add a d6 to what you rolled.
And it needs to be a 13.
It's different than like
Yeah.
game inspiration.
Okay, I'm done. Just go. I didn't save.
Okay, so you are blinded.
Okay.
But I am going to say, I think that's also a concentration spell.
It's not.
Blindness isn't either? Jesus.
No.
Okay.
So when does it end?
You can make a save at the end of every turn. All right, so that's your action.
And then will you allow me to just pick up this ball without
Yes.
an action?
So 5, 10, you get the ball.
And then I'm going to tell Bank to just like, I will start running and then you come take it from me. You are faster.
Okay, so you're going to do like a relay race kind of situation?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was
And
10,
I'm gonna-
15, 25,
No, I go,
30.
don't take me down. I want to go under all these things. I want to beeline straight towards it. Straight
Okay.
line.
So you did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There we go.
Okay, sounds good. Andrew and then Seth.
I would like to move my way down the bridge 30 feet. No, back towards
Okay.
our tower.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then since Vikram's poking out, holding the mascot, I would like to cast Vicious Mockery onto him and, and say, why I say, he keeps pitching them and you keep missing them.
Right? You gotta make a wisdom save. Did you pick any leveled spells? Just
Oh, no, I do, but like they're not good. I didn't know how strategic this was going to be.
All right, Brian, wisdom saving throw.
Sorry. 17.
All right.
Congrats.
You saved.
You being Eastern descent, you're used to getting roasted, so...
I don't
think you didn't
understand what
understand
you're
your
saying.
So that was movement and action.
Yeah, and then you still have your bardic inspiration. You haven't used it.
No. Yeah, I haven't used it.
Roger.
Now she is blinded. Just another thing to remember, and she's currently holding the ball.
What does it mean I'm blind and I just can't move?
You can move,
You
but
just can't
it
see.
just depends on where you're going. So
Since I already did this, like I haven't, right? 'Cause
Well, the bridge has like a railing.
Right. And this would be familiar since I ran down it and now I'm running up it again.
So things that require sight, like spells that say you have to see your attacker, aren't available to you anymore.
But I can still move.
You can still move. Again, we'll probably do some rolls to see if you can navigate to your intended destination, being blind.
I feel like this is familiar to me since I already ran it once.
All right, are you
I
done?
have- yeah, I have nothing else to do here.
All right, Seth, and then Shelby.
Seeing Soren scorch him pretty good, I'm going to... Is he technically out from underneath the bridge?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think he's like a little,
Yes,
little
but I'm
troll.
going to say he is... So this little bend right here is 20 feet up in the air. And I
Okay,
just don't think from your current vantage point it's reasonable you could see him. He's underneath on the ground. Does that make sense? So you're like 15 going up to 20 feet. He's way up 30. You're 30 feet up in the air right now. Andrew is. Does that make sense?
Okay, so first of all then, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Now you can see him.
Now I can see him.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. How... I know we're using temporary hit points, but like how badly does he look?
I mean, just based off mine, he's probably halved.
Yeah.
He's not on your team, right?
No.
He is not.
I don't know what your hit points on. How bad do you look? You can
I
be
mean,
vague,
he's-
but you've been
he's
scorched
like-
pretty bad.
Yeah, he's half. He's maybe more than half.
Then my little Geralt is going to slightly shift a color on his arm and shoot. Yeah! A 19 to hit you with this ball of ice.
Yes.
And you are going to get 11 points of frost damage.
That's exactly it.
That's what you
it.
needed. All right.
Yes.
So, here's what happens. Vikram, the ball is going to drop to the ground right there.
It doesn't go back to the tower, right?
Nope,
drops.
it drops where we had it. And you started back here, right? You're on this team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to lose your next turn, and then you respawn here, basically.
Okay.
All right, Seth, you can keep anything else?
I have, I think, 5 feet of movement left, so I'm going to get closer to her, and that's my turn.
Okay, Shelby and then Jennifer.
You're muted,
Muted.
Shelby.
I would like to cast sleep. I'd like to put it like kind of in the middle of folks so that it would encompass everyone on the other team.
What's the radius of that? So it's you three, right?
It's within 20 feet of a point I choose. So.
Oh, so it could be.
But I'm way up, right?
Yeah, but it's only 10 feet higher than this. Let's see. I think there's a point you can hit everybody. Because, the farthest, this would have to go 10, 20. Yeah, if you hit a point right here, you can hit all three of them.
I'd love to do that.
All right, so you roll 5d8, and I'm going to need to know where you three are with your hit points. Because it starts with the most and works its way down, is that right? And it has to hit all, it has to basically get all of your hit points for you to successfully fall asleep, and then whatever's left over goes to the next person.
Gotcha.
24.
All right, so what are you at with hit points, Alan?
22.
22. Seth, what are you at? You're muted. And what are you
Sorry,
at?
I am at 7.
What are you hit point? You're at 20. So it's going to start with Alan taking 22 of the 24 points. That is enough for you to...
It starts with the lowest, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have it backwards. Okay.
Yep.
So
That's all right.
Geralt is actually going to fall asleep first. Right? There's no save for this, right?
There is not.
Okay. There are not enough left over. If you roll 24 minus 7, there's not enough to knock the next person out. Wow. Soren has 20, and you have 17 left. But Geralt does start sawing logs there on the tower. And he can't wake up until someone shakes him awake?
Until the spell ends, which is 1 minute, or someone uses an action to shake, preferred would be slap the sleeper awake.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. What else would you like to do? Movement, bonus action?
Shit. Can I move closer toward the ball?
Yes.
And
it's on the ground.
Give me a gust of wind to blow me up to that next ramp. Could you do that? It's 10 feet.
It's up here. Yeah, so the ball's on the ground. You just want to head closer to it?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll say you make it up here.
Yep. Roger.
All right. Jennifer and then Stephanie.
All right. Well, I want to pick up the ball and use my boots of speed.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's movement. 5, 10,
Bonus
15, 20,
action.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Done.
You just need to climb the tower. You can get 30 feet up if you decide to use your action to, leaving 10 feet left.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and climb.
All right. 30 feet up.
I mean,
Stephanie?
we can't do anything.
He's asleep beside you.
Yeah.
Slap it!
And she doesn't know that because she's blind,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Because you're blind?
Yeah, so this is pointless.
She's just like reaching up.
Yeah.
Take it.
The reigning champs, you guys.
Can we do a roll to see if Seth is snoring loud enough that Fanny can hear him?
Yes, let's do that. I don't know what that roll is.
It's not gonna matter.
He's also an automaton, so...
I didn't know that I could fall asleep. I was double checking. Apparently there's nothing in it, so I guess he can.
Oh, because that's a construct?
Yeah, but there's nothing in it, so I guess he can.
All right. Anyone on the opposing team want to try to make a big play against Bank?
No.
No, because he can pick it up and reclimb it in one turn.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. The superstar Bank, to the thrill of the crowd around him, hangs off the top of the tower, fist in the air, long gorilla-like arms, The crowd is absolutely going wild. Silverquill is in full Slytherin pout mood.
Jimmy, I'd like to shoot a lightning into the air and say, "Are you shocked?"
As a way to end our time tonight, as the crowd is celebrating the end of the kickoff of this season, you begin to hear the crackles of lightning, and all a hush kind of falls over the crowd as the ground trembles. Even up on the stands, you can feel this vibration of a somewhat of an earth tremor. And as you look, you begin to see lightning coming from some source that is not seen, so magically conjured, and it begins to strike the ground, cutting these big black divots all over the field, not harming or threatening to harm any of the players on the field. But after a couple of moments, you see the following appear on the field.
Oh.
And as everyone kind of waits and holds their breath to see what this ominous message could possibly mean, you chose injustice. Now there is chaos. You hear an explosion come from across the central campus in the direction of the Chancellor's mansion.
Jimmy, can Hattie kind of like look around at the crowd and see if there's anyone who's acting not surprised?
Ooh.
With disadvantage because you're drunk.
Okay, are you trying to win D&D or not?
No, he's just trying to con everybody at the school.
What?
Make a perception check, but with disadvantage, given there are thousands of people, and the people that you would be able to... You can either make a perception or an insight check, and we'll see how many you're able to scan and if any of them are giving you that kind of information.
Okay, hang on. It's going to take me a second to open up that sheet. Perception or investigation with disadvantage.
Or insight,
right?
yes. Perception or insight with disadvantage.
Oh, sorry. Perception or insight. Hold, please.
I can't handle this sleeping cat right now, by the way. This is just all too much, so
Can you hear her purring?
I'm just going to have to exit.
She purrs so loud that the vet can't take her heart measurement.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Any luck?
Oh, real bad. A 3 and a 2.
Oh,
So
okay.
just 8.
No, it's
Oh, sorry.
chaos.
That'd be 5.
The gossip chain immediately goes. Everyone begins to talk about this. You can see some of the older students are familiar enough with the campus to know where that explosion sound came from. A lot of the younger students, especially in the freshman section where all of you are just, so caught off guard, they can't really make sense of what is going on. But that is where we'll wrap up tonight.